Hello, welcome. Wow, got something stuck in my throat as soon as I started talking. I am reacting to the Capcom showcase, not live. Unfortunately, I was not able to watch it live, but I'm going to be reacting to it now. This will be a short stream because the showcase is only about half an hour, or so they said. This is a 3-hour live stream, though, so I don't know what is going on here. Is it like a loop? I think it's a loop. Unless there's like different languages. I'm not sure. I went to the official Capcom channel. Because I'm like, oh, this will be right there. And I'm like, no, no, it's not right there. And their last live stream was E3. the last announcement they had was at E3. We're getting spoilers here. Spoilers! Yeah, and then there's the Capcom channel, which is the Japan channel. So I just figured everything would be Japanese there. So maybe I'm just gonna. I like going to the official source. I don't want to like restream IGN or GameSpot because they're gonna have like their watermark on there, and I feel really shitty doing that. There's the Game Awards stream here though, because it's part of Summer Game Fest. Which, okay, that's a good reminder here. So, the Game Awards stream is only an hour long, and like halfway through is when it's gonna start. And considering this is part of the Summer Game Fest, I should put the appropriate branding on here, so we're all good to go. This isn't one that I'm super hyped for. I'm not super into a lot of Capcom games, so I don't really think there's anything here for me to be excited for. I'm just looking at like their biggest franchises, and I don't think I've played most. I may have played some of these, maybe, not really. I guess I just don't play Capcom games. Their franchises, according to Wikipedia: 1942, Ace Attorney, Bionic Commando, Breath of Fire, Buster Bros, Darkstalkers, Dead Rising, Devil May Cry, Dino Crisis, Dragon's Dogma, Final Fight. I don't know what that one is. Ghosts and Goblins, Lost Planet, Marvel vs. Capcom. That's the first game on that list that I mentioned that I have played. Mega Man, Monster Hunter, Okami, Onimusha, Power Stone, Resident Evil, Rival Schools, Sengoku, Basara, Star Gladiator, Steel Battalion, Street Fighter. I think I played Street Fighter once. Strider and Beautiful Joe. I've played Marvel vs. Capcom. That's the extent of my Capcom games history. According to their biggest franchises listed on Wikipedia. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how I feel about this. I'm sure there's going to be news about Resident Evil and stuff like that. It's not going to be for me. But you know what? Capcom's still a big major publisher. And I feel like, out of all the ones, this is the one we should have done. But this was announced like last minute, and there's no way we could have prepared for it. So, but I'm here, so let's react. Turn the volume on.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Capcom Showcase, where we'll share exciting new updates on our upcoming games. We have some surprises in store, and hope you enjoy the show. Let's begin.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, producer of the Monster Hunter series. Thank you for tuning in to today's Capcom Showcase. We're excited to bring you the latest info on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which will finally be released at the end of this month.
I'll be honest, I thought this game was already out.
We've got a brand new trailer to show you. Let's take a look.
Ooh. World premiere of Monster Hunter Rise? They've already announced and showed this one. I think I can force time feet. Also, this is a I think this is ripped straight from the live stream. I don't think it's a re-upload, so this is not the best quality. Go look at the individual trailers themselves for the best quality.
You look like you still got that fire inside you, old galleus.
You do as well, good elder. What do you say? Full steam ahead.
I feel like I would like the Monster Hunter games. Oh my god! If one monster get attacked by a bigger monster, and then get attacked by an even bigger monster. Massive expansion. I don't see how that was a world premiere though.
First, let me introduce a returning locale. The jungle area that debuted in the second generation of Monster Hunter games is back in Sunbreak. You'll notice that the jungle's appearance changes over time. It's a nostalgic area that both veteran hunters and new players are sure to enjoy. And of course, we've updated the jungle with new elements and endemic life specifically for its return in Sunbreak. Longtime fans can look forward to exploring the devastated ruins around the coastal area. From the Monster Hunter Frontier series comes Espinas. Espinas means thorns in Spanish. As the name implies, thorny scales cover its body. Normally, Espinas enjoys a quiet life and sleeps peacefully, but when it senses danger nearby, it explodes into a violent rampage. Even though it can seem docile, Espinas has a two-faced nature that can be extremely dangerous. The flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4, Gore Magala, is back.
Jeez.
Gore Magala is a sightless creature with black scales and sensitive wing membranes used to sense the presence of prey. As Gore Magala's sensing ability increases, its two horns change form and it enters.
All you do in this game, you group up with friends and just kill giant monsters.
So powerful that the ground beneath begins to break, and it uses its huge claws as an anchor during powerful attacks. In addition, the trailer also shows the Daimyo Hermitar, and the Pyrorachna subspecies, which adds explosive elements, makes its fiery debut. There are still more monsters that have yet to be revealed, so stay tuned for more Sunbreak announcements in the future. There's one more thing I want to share with you all, so please watch the following video. A free demo for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is coming to both Nintendo Switch and Steam. The demo will be available to download as shown. In the jungle locale introduced today, you'll be able to take on Astalos. The new switch skill swap system as well as new silk bind attacks will be available for play. We'll have a few tutorial quests available for new players that will teach you the basic mechanics and moves. After mastering the basics, you'll be ready to take on other monsters in the demo to test your skills. For veteran hunters, an advanced quest will also be available where you can take on an extra challenging version of Sunbreak's flagship monster, Malzeno. The demo supports multiplayer for up to 4 players, and there's no limit to the number of times you can attempt quests. Get an early taste of Sunbreak action with this free demo. You can download it from the Nintendo eShop and Steam store page.
Cool.
Also, we would like for you to keep 2 things in mind when purchasing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, so you will be able to enjoy all the added contents.
Following Sunbreak's release, we plan to release a number of free title updates. Please enjoy this quick video preview of what's on the way. Our first title update, scheduled for August 2022, will add Lucent Nargacuga. This monster will be a part of the first free title update to come to Sunbreak post-launch. In addition to the Lucent Nargacuga, we're also adding a new area, the iconic Forlorn Arena. With future title updates, we plan on including additional monsters, variants, and more. Our title update release schedule is as follows. The second title update is planned for a fall 2022 release. The third title update will come in winter 2022. And there's more to come in 2023. Each title update will include additional monsters and other elements. We hope you'll check them out.
Oh, I haven't been recording.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will be released worldwide on June 30th, 2022. Digital pre-orders for Sunbreak are now available on both Nintendo Switch and Steam. Pre-orders will also receive a special bonus Palamute and Palico layered armor set. We're planning on keeping you updated with more information soon. Please visit the official website and follow Monster Hunter social channels for more info. That wraps up our news for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the Capcom showcase.
Now we will present the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
It's a montage?
Street Fighter 6, coming soon. The next generation of Street Fighter is currently in development and has something fun for everyone to enjoy. Fan favorites Ryu and Chun-Li will be heating up the battle stage right alongside some of the newest fighters, Luke and Jamie. With breathtaking new visuals, unleash unprecedented battles with the all-new battle system. Street Fighter 6 reimagines the fighting game experience with new modes that will allow you to experience the Street Fighter universe. What
That's so
awaits you in
weird.
this game? Look forward to our next announcement later this year. Celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Street Fighter franchise, the Capcom Fighting Collection will be released later this month.
That's cool.
Included is the first ever release of Red Earth outside of arcades,
Ooh.
Hyper Street Fighter 2, 5 Darkstalkers titles, and more. 10 of the best fighting games from the arcade era are included in one package.
No Marvel vs. Capcom though,
All of the titles
because the
included will be
licensing.
playable online. So play a match against your friends, or fight online against new challengers. Enjoy a full range of online matches. Capcom Fighting Collection will launch on June 24th, 2022. Pre-orders are available now. Please visit the official website for more information. Play the games you loved again. Capcom Arcade Stadium has expanded. Capcom Arcade Second Stadium, coming July 22nd, 2022.
Even more ways to play those fighting games, I guess.
Saturday Night Slam Masters, Magic Sword, Black Tiger, Eco Fighters, and more, combined for a total of 32 arcade titles. In addition to a bundle that features all 32 titles, each title is available for individual purchase and features, with lots of quality of life options. All players will receive Sun for free when downloading the base game. The bundle featuring all 32 titles is available for pre-order now. Get Display Frame Set 1 as a bonus for pre-ordering. To celebrate, get the Capcom Arcade Stadium title, Street Fighter II, The World
Oh, that's still
Warrior.
free right now? Cool.
Free for a limited time.
Yeah, it's been free for the whole
We hope
weekend.
you'll try out the Capcom Arcade Stadium as well.
I thought it was just the weekend.
Next up is an update on Capcom's new team-based action game, Exoprimal.
The
Hi,
Pacific
everyone.
Rim game.
I'm Takuro Hiraoka, director of Exoprimal. We have a new trailer to show today that includes lots of gameplay. Let's take a look.
World premiere.
I am the artificial intelligence, Leviathan. Your personnel data indicates you are a suitable specimen to join an ongoing experiment. Under my supervision, Ibius Corp conducts its most important research here. Welcome to Bikitoa Island. You have been selected for a live combat test. The first team to complete their assignment wins. My archives encompass exhaustive records of human history. These annals are riddled with errors and institutional bias. Your species is susceptible to mass delusion.
This game looks cool.
Humans dread the other. You seek to evolve, yet you do not want to change. You tear down curtains, yet fear revelations.
Man, that sounds like a quote from Ultron from Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Combat data is required to develop
Like
the
it sounded like quote for
At
quote.
Ibius, we're always reaching for better. Always. Humanity resists quantification, an interesting variable. Within your behavior lies the answer. What is variable shall become fixed.
That's
Humans,
Exoprimal.
fight and die for me. Carnage module online. I call your attention to the unstoppable Raptor Horde. Calculating chance of employee retention. Chance calculated at 8.7%. You must fight harder than ever if you wish to survive. A more grueling combat experiment is called for. You will now witness a small fragment of the war game.
You need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy the Leviathan.
That looks cool, man. I like that.
We hope you enjoyed the trailer.
I did.
Now, I will get into more detail about the game.
Cool.
Developed by Ibius Corporation, Leviathan is a next-gen AI that guides players throughout Exoprimal via voice navigation and augmented reality displays. Leviathan appears before players as a massive human-like
That's so
figure,
creepy.
or as a surveillance drone called a Watcher. The trailer shows Leviathan unleashing hordes of dinosaurs. Players will battle
Okay.
these dinosaurs after being forced into Leviathan's infinitely repeating war games, Why is Leviathan bringing dinosaurs into our world?
Oh.
And why is Leviathan repeating these
Oh my
warnings?
god, the dinosaurs are attacking the
Solve
plane.
mystery by playing the main game mode.
Down the train tracks.
Survival. Let me provide a brief gameplay introduction.
This game's the perfect
Exoprimal
level
is
of
a team-based
ridiculous.
action game. In Dino Survival, 2 squads of 5 race to complete objectives. Teams must follow Leviathan's directives and complete the mission before their rivals to win. These directives will feature a dynamic mix of
Just
missions.
waves of
In fact,
dinosaurs.
we just saw some in the latest trailer. There's Dinosaur Cull, where teams must eliminate a specific dinosaur. In VTOL Defense, teams protect a grounded aircraft from dinosaur onslaughts. In Data Key Security, teams escort a valuable asset to its destination. Destroy targets in Omega Charge with the powerful Omega Hammer. In Energy Taker, teams compete to collect the most energy. You also saw a glimpse of a strange and terrifying creature known as a Neo-Tyrannosaurus. While there are situations where you directly engage enemy players, there are other times where you band together with rivals to take down a major foe. This variety of missions will keep players on their toes. In Dino Survival, the missions change based on players' progression through the game. The experience will be different every time you play, even in matches with familiar surroundings and objectives. By playing Dino Survival, you will unlock story sequences and also earn rewards such as experience points to increase your player and exosuit levels. We'll provide more details about this at a later date. Now that we've detailed Dino Survival, let's move on to exosuits.
Yeah.
We showed 2 new exosuits today. Barrage is an assault role exosuit. It uses explosives to set areas ablaze and bombards enemies with ricochet grenades. Vigilant is also an assault role exosuit. It wields a destructive railgun to snipe from long range. We have even more exosuits to share with you in the future, so look forward to upcoming announcements. We have one last announcement for today.
Damn.
Welcome to my research facility.
We're conducting a closed network test for Exoprimal. Players will be able to try the game ahead of release. Help us test the game's online infrastructure and make improvements ahead of launch. Sign up to participate today.
I'm probably not gonna do that, but this game looks
will
cool.
allow you to experience Dino Survival before the game's launch next year. We look forward to having you join in.
I'll keep my eye on that game.
That's all for
If
today.
it's coming to Steam, I'll add it to my wishlist.
We plan to release Exoprimal in 2023.
That's probably gonna
Until
change.
then, keep an eye on our website and social media. Thank you for watching.
Next, we have a message about Dragon's Dogma, which recently celebrated its 10th anniversary.
Hi everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, game director at Capcom. A few weeks ago, we celebrated the 10th anniversary of Dragon's Dogma. Thanks to all of you for joining us in this celebration. The world of Dragon's Dogma has since spread to various different kinds of media, ranging from games such as Dragon's Dogma and the Dark Arisen expansion, to digital comics and a Netflix original animated series. In the coming
Netflix
days,
is going ham on the video game
celebrating 10 years of
animations.
Dragon's Dogma. Talking
or
about
I guess
how
video game
and what
adaptations.
Dragon's
They
Dogma
also got
came to
The
be.
Witcher,
So whether you're a
even though
longtime
that's
fan
a live
or
action
just curious about the series, we'll have
adaptation
something
of
for
the
you to
book,
enjoy.
I guess, which the
We
game
hope
is also an
you
adaptation of the book.
Check it out.
But
Once again, thank you all so much.
And now we have a bunch of updates from the Resident Evil franchise.
Nice.
Hello everyone, I'm Tsuyoshi Kanda, the producer of Resident Evil Village. Thanks to all of our fans, Village has sold over 6 million units worldwide. Everyone on the team is incredibly happy to see so many people enjoy the game. Thank you for your support. The Resident Evil series continues to bring fun experiences to people around the world. We want longtime fans and people who are new to Resident Evil to enjoy this storied franchise. Let's start with this video.
I think I saw some sort of announcement about Destroy All Humans. I'm not a... Game was quiet for ages? Oh, really? I didn't really see a thing. I've never played Destroy All Humans, so... Comes out in August. Well, THQ Nordics, which I think publishes the game, their showcase is in August. So I'm sure they'll...
I want to live a normal life.
I don't know. They'll probably mention something again by then.
She's moved definitely. Ew, something just moved on her hand. Shut up. What's going on?
What was this? What did they say this was? They say this was Resident Evil? Or no, Resident Evil just had a thank you for playing Village thing.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
Shadows of Rose. Is this a new thing?
It's time. Marking the target.
Metal is making a comeback with these showcases, man.
What next?
I don't know what I just watched, but cool. So this is Resident Evil. Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna play the Resident Evil
Sorry to keep you
franchise.
waiting. We're happy to reveal the DLC for Resident Evil Village we promised last June.
So those
We
are
think this
three.
new experience will be worth the
Are
wait.
those 3 pieces of expansion for Resident
This
Evil?
DLC includes 3 major features.
Yeah.
First, the third-person mode. Many people asked for this, and we were able to add it into the game. Now,
Well,
you'll be able to see Ethan.
we were
as he
able to
tests
add it
out
into
for
the
fun.
game.
Players that have already experienced
know,
Ethan's journey can enjoy the new
Just
perspective
added
and
an
animations too.
additional camera angle.
Mercenaries returns with additional orders in an arcade-style action game where focus has been put on the exhilarating feeling of defeating relentless hordes of enemies. New stages are included, as well as additional playable characters such as Chris Redfield and Heisenberg. Of course, Lady Dimitrescu will be there too. We've really
That's how you say the
geared this
name?
mode up. Enjoy looking down on your foes from over 9 feet above as Lady Dimitrescu slashes her enemies aside. The third edition is one you've surely been waiting for, an additional story, Shadows of Rose. Today, let me introduce just a bit of this story.
Rose, the beloved daughter of the main protagonist Ethan, is now a grown-up main character in this new story mode. In this sequel to the main story of Village, you can experience Rose's struggles with the terrifying powers she was born with. To break free of the curse of her powers, she enters the consciousness of the Megamycete. There, she meets a girl who looks just like her. In this mysterious realm of consciousness, time and space is warped beyond recognition. Rose is guided by a
The
being who
Resident
calls
Evil
himself
game
Michael,
seems so
who
weird,
might be of
man.
assistance with removing her powers.
They're not just
Shadows
like
of
a
Rose is set
typical
completely
zombie
in a
game. They're just
third-person
like
perspective. In the realm of consciousness, you won't
they have
only
to
face
add
creatures,
like
but the world itself seems to
so
be
much
attacking
more
you.
weird shit.
Enjoy the horror of the world itself being your greatest enemy. How will Rose find freedom from her mysterious powers? The DLC for Resident Evil Village Winter's Expansion includes all 3 of these major additions. In addition, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, a bundle of Winter's Expansion with the base game, will be released simultaneously.
Oh.
The release date is planned for October 28th, 2022.
That's the first time I've seen Stadia mentioned in all of Summer Game Fest.
Also begin service on the same date, October 28th.
They released I remember Resident Evil. They were doing a free demo or free trial for the game before it came out. And I think a discount or something as a pre-order.
On Mac, so that even more people can enjoy Resident Evil. In addition, the main story of Village is planned to be playable on PlayStation VR 2. We're working hard on bringing you the ultimate immersive experience worthy of next gen in Resident Evil Village. So look forward to future announcements. Up next, a game that was announced just a few days ago.
Resident Evil 4. Which I'm surprised it hasn't been, remastered or whatever previously. I feel like this is the Resident Evil game that people would want brought back. I know it's been ported a lot, but
Condor One to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
cool.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Hi everyone, I'm Yasuhiro Anpo,
Hello.
director of Resident Evil 4.
And I'm Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, producer of Resident Evil 4. This title is a reimagining of Resident Evil 4, based on the original 2005 release. Similar to other titles in the series, we are carefully preserving what makes the original title special, while updating it with modern flourishes for everyone to enjoy when it launches in 2023. Today, we'll reintroduce a bit of the game's story.
Resident Evil 4 is set 6 years after the events in Raccoon City, depicted in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. The main character of the game, Leon S. Kennedy, survived the Raccoon City incident and was assigned as an agent directly under the President of the United States. Leon is dispatched to a quiet village in Europe as part of a mission to rescue the kidnapped daughter of the President. You might notice Leon is much more mature and fearless due to his past experiences. The Ganado, the main enemies of this game, wait for him. The experience of being attacked by hordes of crazed Ganado is truly an iconic moment from Resident Evil. In order to truly bring out the concept of terror of people controlled by madness, the Ganado have been completely redesigned.
Oh.
Let's take a closer look at the game itself.
The over-the-shoulder camera returns, of course. Leon arrives at a dense and dangerous forest. We want to nail the feeling of loneliness and fear of not knowing what lies ahead, even more so than the original. Of course, there will also be thrilling battles. People that played the recent Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 should find this familiar. Look forward to future announcements, where we'll have more information on the game.
Resident Evil 4 is being developed for PlayStation.
They keep saying we're gonna
Xbox Series
present more
X,
stuff
Series
later.
S.
Isn't this the showcase where you talk about
The
it?
release date will be March 24th, 2023.
What other way are you gonna talk about these games?
We are aiming to create a Resident Evil 4 that everyone can enjoy, so please look forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What did you think about the latest information on Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 4?
It's cool, I guess.
Both games are
but
currently in development.
not a Resident Evil fan.
For those that can't wait for the release, check out the following games.
These games are already out, right? I know Biohazard is. I know this game is because it's like one of the biggest games of the year that year. I don't know about this one though.
Resident Evil 7, which brought the series back to its survival horror roots, and the reimagining of classic titles Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. These three titles, built with RE Engine, return with current-gen features including support for 4K, high frame
What about
rate,
Resident Evil
and ray
1?
tracing,
Has that been?
as well as 3D
brought back?
audio for an even more immersive experience.
I know I'm ignorant on Resident Evil games, but
These titles are available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S beginning today. In
oh,
addition, PlayStation 4 and
There you go.
Xbox One players can enjoy a free digital upgrade to current gen via the Digital Upgrade Program and Smart Delivery. For PC users, an update patch will be available on the same day.
you don't get an upgrade because
newcomers and veterans
there's
of
no platform to
survival
upgrade to.
horror
You're
alike,
already on
we
it.
hope you enjoyed the immersion
You just
these
get a
new
patch.
versions offer.
Welcome to the family. That's all for today's announcements. Thank you.
In general, or just for Resident Evil?
That wraps up today's
Okay,
show.
there you go.
We hope you're as excited
mostly
as we are
Resident
about some of our
Evil.
upcoming games. Thank you to everyone, new and old fans alike, for tuning in. We look forward to sharing more updates with you soon.
There's like 4 games. I get that was a half an hour showcase. You know, it didn't need to be any longer. So, but the thing is, at that point, and I say this every time, at that point, don't have a showcase. Most of those games we've seen at other, announcements for Summer Game Fest and all that. The only thing I didn't see was the Exo Primal game. I haven't seen that anywhere. And I guess the announcements for Resident Evil, that should have been an Xbox showcase announcement. They should have fit it in there. Cause that's a quick announcement. It's like, Xbox users, get this up, or these games are launched on Monday or whatever, and then you get the upgrade for free. And then what were the other games? Like how the stream's still going. Yeah, this Exoprimal was my game. I will say that looks cool. I think I heard about this game before. I never really thought too much into it. Oh, this is Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter. I guess they dove deep into Monster Hunter quite a bit, and that didn't have its own showcase. But I feel like of the games that we've seen 3-4 times during Summer Game Fest across the different presentations, I feel like in one of those PC showcases they could have shown Monster Hunter. And what else was there? The Street Fighter games. They did show Street Fighter. They showed actually the game was announced during the PlayStation State of Play, I think. Like that trailer that we saw a snippet of in this showcase was like much longer in the PlayStation State of Play. Then we got their arcade games and stuff. I feel like that didn't warrant a 30-minute presentation. I feel like this could have also been like a throw-in thing in another conference. The Exoprimal is the only thing where I haven't seen anywhere else, and I guess Monster Hunter a bit, but that's the one game out of this whole thing where I'm like, this looks cool, sign me up. That looks awesome. The only thing is, like, this looks like it's a team-based game. I highly doubt. I know my friends and I know the people I play games with. I don't think anybody's gonna be interested in this game picking it up. So, like that kind of defeats the purpose for me. If it was a single player experience, and maybe it is, I might want to give it a try. But this game is cool. You're in mechs and you're fighting waves of dinosaurs. I like it. Cool game. Anyways, that's it. That's it for our reactions. The only other thing that we have planned so far in terms of Summer Game Fest is the what is it? Final Fantasy. There's a Final Fantasy showcase on Thursday. Port's going to be live reacting to that on this channel. And the other events that we have going on, I did look up briefly what else is planned for Summer Game Fest throughout the week here. Or throughout the month, I should say. There's an extended showcase for the Xbox. There's an Xbox extended showcase. There's going to be a Guerrilla Collective extended showcase. These are sort of like expanding on the stuff that we already know about. They say new trailers, but I think it's going to be new trailers of game announcements we've already seen. And there's going to be like developer deep dives, so like interviews and stuff like that on further expanding on the games that we've seen. Since it's, those showcases are like back-to-back games, and we don't have the full time to sit down and talk about those announcements because we want to keep it interesting, unlike, like PC Gaming Show and all that. So those are the stuff that's going on. We're not going to live react to that. I can guarantee you, Court's not going to want to live react to that. Jordan only really cares about the Xbox announcement, so he might be into the extended showcase. But for me, these are events where it's like, at least for the Xbox one, it looks like it's an hour and a half long. And if it was maybe at most an hour, I would consider doing it on my own channel, just like as a solo thing. But being that long and it's gonna have like a bunch of games, I know I'm not gonna want to sit there and deep dive through for an hour and a half. For me, it's whatever the highlights are, I'm gonna watch it on my own. I don't think it's gonna warrant a reaction, but they'll be there if you want to watch them. The thing that I find interesting is this thing that I just found out about. On June 21st, which is a Tuesday, it's next Tuesday of next week, we are getting a pro player showcase for Multiversus. hosting a second multiverses pro player showcase. Apparently, they already had another one. So I don't know what this is. I doubt we are going to do a live reaction to it. But I am excited for multiverses, so maybe that'll be a thing I'll check out on my own. The only other thing that we know about coming up as of streaming this and recording this, I don't know when it's going to be uploaded to YouTube yet. The THQ Nordic showcase is August 12th. So I will be reacting to that. I'm hoping I have some other hosts to join me for that. I am excited for the THQ Nordic one. I think there's going to be some cool announcements there. They've acquired a lot of IP, so there might be like some hidden gems or something, or a series or franchise or something that's brought back that you might have forgot about and be like, oh my god, they're bringing it back. So I'm excited to see what's involved in that. And like somebody in the chat said earlier, Destroy All Humans, something that's published from THQ Nordic. So it looks like that's rumored to be released in August, and the showcase is August 12th. So it looks like we'll see some more information on Destroy All Humans, most likely at that event. The only things we are not sure about, as far as I know, we don't know about Nintendo. That's the number one thing. There's a rumor it might be this month, maybe right at the end of the month. We don't know about Ubisoft, but we know it's not happening in June. It's going to be happening later in the year. So I'm guessing around August, like the THQ Nordic showcase. So whenever that gets announced, hopefully it's not too last minute. We'll try to do a reaction to that. We don't know about Square Enix, I think. Although they did just sell off a lot of their development studios and IP. So I don't know if they're really going to be showing off a lot of stuff for the summer, but who knows, maybe. And we don't really know about Warner Brothers. So there's some Warner Brothers games in the works. We did see a little bit of Gotham Knights during the Summer Game Fest. But I think that's about it. I don't know about any other Warner Brothers games. We haven't seen Hogwarts Legacy or any other stuff coming up. So who knows if they're going to have something to announce. But like I said, in Capcom's case, if you don't have anything to show, you don't need a showcase. But maybe you found all 4 games that they showcased interesting enough where you thought it was a good showcase. For me, I picked out one out of the bunch that was for me. But I feel like Capcom works on more stuff. I think Konami's done doing showcases. I don't think they're doing anything anymore. And there is Activision Blizzard does stuff at BlizzCon. I got like the driest throat. There's QuakeCon coming up, Gamescom. So yeah, EA is not doing anything this year. So it's pretty light Summer Game Fest /E3 /not E3 year this year. So it's very interesting. But anyways, if you missed any of our other live reactions, they're available on a playlist on YouTube. I'm sure I'm going to have it as an end card at the end of this video. If you want to listen to our podcast, it's available here on YouTube as well, or podcast services. So you can go check that out. And until next time, we'll if you want to watch these on Twitch, you can follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/SpawnTrapGames. Any of the links that I've mentioned or that you want to check us out on, including social media, is in that link that's in the bottom left corner of the screen there. You can follow us everywhere, but on Twitch, you can follow us, turn on notifications so you know when you go live in case I decide to do one of these last minute streams here, since we can't catch these live and like, hey, when's your reaction going to be? Well, you should turn on notifications. So that's when you'll know. But we will have more stuff coming up. So definitely follow us. Anyways, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.